Geeks! Both Sim Geeks are actually here today, and we are going to be filming our first vlog video for our vlog channel. So basically this is going to be about, okay, sorry guys, I'm going to move this thing over. It's about how to boost that self-confidence, because we all have those times where we're shy, and that's totally fine, or like we just need a little, not really pick me up, but we just need to know how to feel positive about yourself and to feel better about yourself, because some people aren't always so happy about how they are, and really everyone is perfect in their own way. I know Hannah Montana and some people say nobody's perfect, but in reality everybody's perfect. They all have their different ways of being perfect, so we'll get into that. So, as you can see, this is actually Elise from My Generation's Let's Play, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out, and she looks really scared, or whatever, but I'm just going to move on to the next slide before I embarrass myself. So, the first slide is going to be about how to find your talents and find where you fit in. So, I know this slide is mainly going to help those who have just moved to a different school. You don't really know anybody, or you're not used to any of the teachers, and I've never really moved schools before, so I don't really know how that feels. So I'm really sorry if you were looking for a way to connect, but basically find your talents, find what you're good at, and that's pretty much the group that you'll fit in with. So wherever your talents take you, that's pretty much where you'll find friends.
And, like, don't try to be someone that you're not, just so you can fit in with other people that you think are, like, cool and stuff.
Yeah, so don't try to, yeah, what she said. So at the bottom here I said, remember you are unique in your own way, and nobody can ever change that, so don't let anyone change that, because that is what makes you special, so never change that. And this one is going to be about rising above abuse. It says, don't let anyone get you down. You just know if anyone is ever making fun of you or talking bad about you, just know that they don't have any self-confidence about themselves.
They're jealous.
They're jealous of you, and they think that you're better than them. So always take that as a compliment, whether of taking that negatively. And I know I've had this happen to me a few times. I know it's really hard not to say something or get mad, but really they're just jealous of you, and they just want to be more like you and just be better than you.
Also, if it gets, like, really bad, I know, like, you hear all these people say it all the time, but you really need to, like, tell your mom or dad, like, you shouldn't ever, like, not feel comfortable around your parents, and if you do, then find someone else, find another parent that you can trust, so you can just tell them, like, even if, like, your day went well, just tell them the good things and the bad things about what happened, and if it gets really bad, then they can help you.
And don't ever feel like they're going to make it worse, because really they're going to make it better, because they're worried about you. So never feel like you can't tell anyone, because I know I trust my mom completely, 110%, same with my dad, but I have a second mama too, and I tell her about everything as well, so always find one of those.
And also, just, like, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you if you need to, like, talk to someone, and, like, it's not like you're trying to, like, tattletale or you're childish because you have to, like, tell your mom about something. Like, it's really, like, it'll help you more in the long run than to, like, you shouldn't ever feel that it's, like, embarrassing to talk to your mom or dad about what's going on in school. Or anywhere else.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people, I'm not going to get into this, but a lot of people bully people over the internet, cyberbullying, and that makes them feel better about themselves because they know that they didn't say it to your face. And it really is easier to say something over the internet and not say it to someone's face. So that seems to be the most progressive kind of bullying here in this generation, I guess you could say. And that's kind of been the worst kind of bullying. But if that happens to you, do not ever feel like you can't tell anyone, because that's really important for other people to know what's going on to you and around you, because they might be doing it to someone else too, and they might not be as strong as you are. So that's really important.
And also, if you can't find anyone to talk to, you can always inbox us or talk to us, because we're always here for you guys. And
we will help you guys, so don't ever hesitate to ask what you should do in a situation.
So just because like people are saying it to you online and not to your face doesn't make it okay. It's not any like better than bullying, like fist fighting or like bullying to your face. Like it's not, and like fighting with words is not any better than fighting with like physical fighting.
And fighting with words, like you're probably like, oh, fighting with words is like arguing. Well, kind of, but doesn't really mean fighting. It kind of means abuse, like at the top of this slideshow right now. So it's not any better, like she said.
Also, if you know something's going on, like if you're like, so if someone you care about isn't like is telling you about some things, or isn't telling you about some things, but you know something's happening, or like if you see them getting bullied, like it's not like nerdy to tell the person who's making fun of them to back off. I mean, that's not like, always stick up for the people that you care about, like the second dash here.
And that mainly happens to your friends, not really your family. But if you ever see your friend getting bullied or getting picked on, you just need to stick up for them, because you would hope that they would do the same for you.
And never second guess yourself. If you know in the back, if there's like a little voice telling you that something like isn't right or something is right that you're doing, make sure you never doubt yourself. Or if you do doubt yourself, ask a parent if you should be doing what you're doing, or tell them like what you're doing and ask them if they have any other suggestions. Or if you don't want to talk to a parent, talk to a friend. Like they understand what's going on, because like they're in your generation. And yeah.
And if you really don't have anyone to talk to, inbox us once again. So this is getting pretty long, so this one's pretty short. It's just, you can do anything. If you put your mind to something, you can do it no matter what it is. So never, ever not do something because you don't think it's possible, because in reality, everything is possible. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. Whether it's like making the school's volleyball team or dance team or soccer team, whatever it may be, you always have a chance of making it, and you always have a chance to doing something, whether it's practicing really hard or coming up with an idea.
Yeah, like the sky is the limit, like everybody says. Like you don't ever have to think like I shouldn't try out because I can't do it. Like it's like if you're not, you never know if you're not like, if it's not your talent, if you don't even like try out or do whatever you want. Like you never know if something that you never thought you were good at could be like your new main talent. You might even have a job out of it in the future.
And that is also why we picked the geese, and this is actually from university. If you watch our university LP, it's from university, and I'm really sorry about the lack of filming that. We've been trying over and over, but it keeps on freezing. So that's why we picked the geese, because they're flying, and it just made sense. So this guy is actually really creepy. This is actually from our university LP as well. I'm about to sneeze. You can talk some pee too.
So it says give yourself some goals. Like if you are feeling down at your, like if you're feeling like you can't do anything, or if you just, I don't know, if you just feel like you're not good at anything, like set some goals for yourself. Like whatever you think you're not good at, set that as a goal and just work up to that goal. And like whenever you're done with all like working up to it, you're gonna be like really good at it.
So, yeah, and also this is also what I do sometimes. I like if there's a big test going on soon and like I need to rise my grade. I need to what am I about to say? I need to heighten my grade. I don't know what I was about to say. But I need to what am I about to say? I need to
If there's a test coming up, you need to heighten your grade. You need to study.
Yeah. I just need to
do things for yourself so you can achieve that goal.
Yeah, so just this is how I look at it. My dad is our dad is very like interesting, and he's like he always is trying to come up with different ways to feel better about yourself. And that doesn't have anything to do with us. He just is like that for some reason. But he's always explaining it as, just think of it as you're running like a mile or you're walking down a road or something. Just think of it as kind of like every foot there's a different goal. Like if the end of the mile, once you finish, is to get a better grade, then you have to make those mile marks along the way, like study, and that's the first step you do, and then like just different things along the way to make you get better at that, whether it might be.
And don't set goals that you know you can't achieve. Like, don't like set a goal that you're gonna like finish a 1,000-page book in like 2 days. Like, you have to make yourself feel better about yourself. You have to give some reasonable goals. After a while, you can have some like more challenging goals, but make them challenging but not impossible. Like, make the deadline longer than you think, and then you can make it shorter every time you need to set the goal again. So.
And by the way, if you watched my first current household video, you were introduced to Mira, and like I said in that video, her family tree actually got messed up whenever they moved to Setra, and then they moved back. But this was her uncle, so her mother Kate's brother, whenever he was little, so that's what he looked like, by the way. And it says, be strong in hard moments, whether it's an argument or a fight or whatever it might be.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh. Whether it might be, I think this is our last slide. Always fight through that and never back down. You know you can do anything, like we explained earlier. And
just always remember, no matter how bad the situation seems, you will always get through it. You never give up. Like, there's always going to be those really, really hard moments where you think you just can't escape, but just never give up. Like, if you feel like you really can't escape at all, like, make sure you talk to a parent. I know it seems like the worst thing possible to do in these hard moments, but the parent will, like, if you don't want to be in the hard moment anymore and you feel like there's no escape, there really is, because everybody you talk to will just help you be stronger in these hard moments. Because in hard moments, it's really, really, really hard to be strong if you if you just feel helpless. Make sure you either talk to friends, like siblings, anybody you're really close to.
I know me and my sister do that all the time.
Yeah.
If we ever have a problem or we feel like we need some help or we don't know what to do, we always talk to each other. And you might think that siblings are pretty much, again, the worst possible choice, because you don't know who they're going to tell, because, I mean, they're your siblings, so you don't really know what's going to happen. And this really helps for older siblings, but we're kind of twins, so it doesn't really happen. So we just always talk to each other, and that really helps too, because we're both in the same grade. So if they kind of see what's going on too, and like the people that they think we can trust and stuff, I don't know, it's just really helpful to have a sibling to talk to. And if you don't have any siblings, just find a best friend that you can really connect to. So that's really helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first vlog video. And here, I'll show you this. This is actually Jacob from Generations, if you remember me taking that creepy picture, and a rainbow from university. It was really pretty. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope we helped you guys. If you guys had any questions that we answered in this.
And if you have questions that we did not answer, leave them in a comment below, and we will definitely get to them in the next vlog. And we love you, geeks, and just remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and always stay strong. And if you need someone to talk to, we are always here, like,
don't
always.
even hesitate. We'll help you as much as we can, and we'll just, I guess, be there. And this is kind of how our vlogs are going to go for a while until we have anything else to really do. So,
and one more side note, since you guys are always there for us, like some of you have been here since the beginning, and even if you're new, you guys are always there for us, so we will make sure we will be always there for you. And if you think that we're ever getting we're not helping you out, or we're not getting to you're inboxing us and we're not messaging you back, please let us know, because we never want to be that person who never is, they say they're on your side, but you never really get to talk to them over inbox or commenting. Yeah.
And I also know a lot of YouTubers, and it's not their fault, but the bigger simmers here on YouTube, they don't really comment back whenever you have a question, and we will always do that even whenever we get more subscribers. So never ever think that we will never get back to you guys. So.
Oh, and one more thing. We just want to give a shout out to All Sims Fanatic, because
she's amazing.
She's one of those people, we talk to her if we need help, and she's one of those simmers that are there for you. So if you want another simmer to lean on, then that is All Sims Fanatic. So just go check her out. We just love you, geeks, and we will talk to you, geeks, later. And so, yeah, bye.
Bye.